Hello, friends. Welcome to A Creative Life with Chris Hunter. I am in the Paper Bling and All the Things group. It is a collaboration between Bev's Creative. Uh, Hold on, let me get this right. Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy and Roberta's Country Chic Boutique. Hello, everybody. Come on in. How's everyone doing? There might be a slight echo, but I haven't been able to get rid of it. I don't know why. Um, how's everyone doing? Come in, come in. Today we are doing the event Give a Creator a dot dot dot. Today was Give a Creator a Tray. And we've all done trays. We all have great ideas for trays. Lots of decoupaging on trays. Everything's been wonderful. Lindy did a pretty painting on a tray. And so today, I thought I would bring something a little different to the table with this product by it. You can get it at European Excellency. And they are so spaso transparent. So transparente. I don't really know how to say it. Anyway, it is almost like a shrinky dink, kind of like a shrinky dink, not quite. It comes on plastic, a plastic sheet like this, and you cut them out. And we're going to make these together today. We're going to use these on a tray that I am hoping I will like in my new kitchen. How's everyone doing? Come in, come in. Hello, Bryce. Let me say hi to everybody. Hello, Bev. Thank you for having me. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Lori. Hello, Bryce. Hello, Carol and Trisha. Hello, everybody. So, my idea today is kind of with the concept of I want to be able to see, make sure I have the right one here for you all to see. I want to be able to see my new, can you see? This is an acrylic tray. This is an acrylic tray. And I want to be able to see my new countertops under this. My countertops are going to be gorgeous. And they're kind of a white, it is a quartz countertop that is mainly white that has gold veins running through it. And I want to be able to see that through my tray. So instead of decoupaging this tray today, we're going to do something a little different. So come on in. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Sharon. Oh, thank you for asking about my parents. My parents are doing really well. They're doing so much better. So, yes, thank you for asking. We have definitely felt all the prayers. Hello, 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 Dina. I know, aren't these flowers so fun? I've played with them in my private group, and now I have found something I want to use them on here. So, I do have an affiliate for European Excellency. They have napkins, they have papers, and they have these really cool transparentes that we can do some fun with. So the link is in my link tree. You can find that at the top of my page. It's a little cartoon tree. This is how they come. They come in a package like this. It comes with this little tool, this little wooden tool, the plastic already printed on it, but they also have a plastic that you can decoupage a napkin to, cut it out, and do the same thing. And then it comes with this little piece of foam. Comes up with this little square piece of foam. And I'll show you what we're going to do with that. So we're going to set all this to the side. We're going to cut out while we visit a little bit. I want all the white flowers. And when you're cutting these out, thank you, Sharon. Yes, Bruce is home. In fact, Bruce is right across from me in the floor of my craft room on an air mattress that will not stay inflated. I just ordered a new one from Amazon. Bless his heart. He slept on an air mattress that will not stay inflated. His times are still backwards, so he's been sleeping most of the day and he'll be wide awake all night. Um, we were going to go over to my aunt's house. I'm not sure if we're going to do that or not. We probably need to get the dogs out of the fumes, if nothing else. So, Addison and I have a few things we need to do here to get ready for the guys to come tomorrow. They had extra paint and some extra things, or extra paints left. So, we added a few things to our list of things for them to do, and they said they'd be happy to do it if we would have it all ready for them tomorrow. So that was today at about 5:45, 6 o'clock when they told us that. So we've been getting things semi-ready, and when I get done here, we're going to have to like really get ready. So Dina may be able to get us some pointers on these flowers. I've just played with them one time. They are a lot of fun. I don't know how many of you have seen me play with the different plastic things over candles, melting the plastic containers with my heat tool that I've made flowers out of and things like that. That's what this reminds me of. They're just printed on, which is very cool. So, yeah, Melissa, time to bring on the bling. Bring on the bling. We don't bring on the bling anymore since Facebook took my monetization away. They don't pay me for stars. People send stars and I don't ever see a penny of it. So, of course, they're not going to take away my star. They're just going to not pay me for them. Got to love that. So, I encourage people to go to my Buy Me a Coffee. It's on my link tree. If you want to leave me a tip in stars, I would so much appreciate it. But I don't get those stars. And you are more than welcome to buy me a coffee and come on back and let me know you bought me a coffee. I'd appreciate that. That is what keeps us in supplies, especially since I have no monetization with Facebook now. I am monetized with TikTok. So if anybody wants to join me over on TikTok, I would love to see you all there. I used to kind of hide saying that over here, but why? I don't know. Worried that they would punish me. Well, they punish me all they can punish me over here. Terry Green, hello, Wendy. How are you? Hey, my sister Sheila. Hello, Teresa. Dina said she's only played with them one time too. They're kind of intimidating, you feel like, but then once you get into them, they're really not that intimidating. Once you heat them up, they become solid little hard pieces of plastic that you shape the way you want them to go, and it makes 3D flowers. I absolutely love them. European Excellency always has some really innovative things, and the majority of their products that they get are European. They come from Europe, and so they're always different and pretty, and things I really like. Cherie, hello, my friend. Yes, they are kind of like shrinky dinks, but they don't really shrink like a shrinky dink. Hello, Joyce. Sharon said she remembers when I first did these. Sharon, I've done a lot of little heat up things where you heat them up, and I think I'm gonna do some of the stems also. I am not in the TikTok Blitz tonight. I was going to be in the Battle Blitz tonight, and I've done it for the past couple weeks, and I really enjoy it. I love doing it. I will be back in it on Thursday, but tonight I have got to get some things ready for the painters. They've got some, while they have the sprayers out, they're so nice. They're gonna spray some pieces of furniture for me, and they're going to spray my laundry room cabinets, which the only thing they were going to do in there was the trim work and the painting. But you guys, my color on my island is fantastic. It's on now. It's just a single coat on. I've got pictures. I'm going to post them when I get done with this. And we have enough paint left over, he said, for us to go ahead and do the cabinets in the laundry room. And I think it'll be a really fun color in the laundry room. Many of you have heard I get so frustrated because I don't like to do laundry. I just don't really like to do laundry. Doesn't mean I don't do laundry. It just means you have to do something you don't like. So what I decided was, if I decorate my laundry room happy, if I make it look the way, if I make it look some way that I enjoy, like by putting up different wallpapers and stuff. Addison brought some wallpaper books home today for me to look at wallpapers from Munger Paints, which is a local company here. We were going to buy all of our paints from Sherwin-Williams, and Michael called Munger and said, you're a local company, and this is a local job, and we were just wondering what your price would be for these paints. And they beat Sherwin-Williams, even with Michael's discount, by $6 per gallon. So that was a significant difference. So we kind of did a pivot this morning and got paints, wall paints, the colored paints at Munger. So very happy about that happening. Thank you for loving my kitchen, Cherie. Barbara, I did not move. It's going to look like we moved. Sharon, I love to fussy cut. Y'all, the wood you bend, if you guys are looking for a very simple change that does not break the bank, you have got to put some wood you bend on your kitchen cabinets. I swear, I absolutely love it. And I'm going to love it even more when it gets finished. I will be showing you all a picture of the cabinets that were primed yesterday, and today they painted them. They color painted them today. They got the first coat on them. So I am really excited about it. And then it makes such a huge difference, that wood you bend. I love it. I've always loved wood you bend. You guys know it's one of my favorite products of all times. My wood you bend link is under wood you bend on my link tree. It's under Posh Chalk paints on my link tree, and I'm going to be using some of the pigments also. Okay, let's see. When probably need some leaves. Yeah, so you fussy cut these is what you do. I love to fussy cut. I could sit and fussy cut all the time. I'm going to be honest, I was going to decoupage the bottom of this. And then Addison and I got to talking about it, and I said, why would I do that when I'm going to have these beautiful new countertops? Why would I want to hide my beautiful new countertops? So this is going to be a tray, and you're going to, I'm actually going to show you what I want to use the tray for. My battery says low battery, so I better plug in up here. Sorry, don't mean to move you guys. Okay. I want to make sure it doesn't interfere with us. So we're just fussy cutting here. I could have cut out a whole bunch of these to start with and then just shown you the fussy cutting. But like I said, originally I was going to decoupage the bottom. I was going to do a reverse decoupage on the acrylic tray. And then when I decided what I really wanted to do with it was use it in the kitchen, I thought that's silly to decoupage it because then you won't be able to see the countertops. Is Michael here? I don't know. Is he here? Hello, Tanya. Hello, Sherry. What color did I decide on? It is called, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I wish Addison was up here because it's a dusty pink color. It's a dusty pink color. And a lot of people wouldn't paint their kitchens pink. I am just painting my island pink. And then I will paint it's a very neutral pink. Then my kitchen cabinets are they're called steamed milk. And they kind of look like a steamed milk. Not quite white, but Joyce, I found some Benjamin Moore paints that I liked. I did find some colors that I liked. Sharon, you reminded me to add to my list for the summer. I need to wash my kitchen cabinet doors. I can get my grandsons to do that. They help a lot. Oh, that's nice, Sharon. It's not letting you share. I don't know why. Yeah, Marilyn, pink was popular in the 50s. This is it's a very retro color. But you guys know I'm very eclectic. I would say this is it's definitely a nod towards the cottage core that I love. And the eclectic look that I love. It's like a dusty pink. What is the name? Powder pink? Might be what it's called. That's right. You can't go wrong with pink. You had all the pink Tupperware. I love that. That's right, Dina. You can never go wrong with pink. Dina, I think you would love this pink color, actually. It does kind of look like a Dina pink. The one that we had decided on yesterday before Michael found this one and sent it to me, before we had decided on this one, we had a pink that was it looked really white with a pink tint. And this one looks more like the original one that I had looked at, but this one's just a little bit deeper color, has a little bit of a deeper color. It doesn't jump out at you as to say, look at me, I'm pink. I wish. I should have brought one of the cabinet doors up here. I could have shown y'all. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 6. These are the flowers that I'm using. Okay, so in the instructions, it tells you to cut them out, and then you're going to cut in between the petals to give it some separation. So we'll do that. Okay, so I've got 6 flowers. I've got a couple butterflies here. I think I want here 2 fussy cut. I think I want another one. Actually, yeah, I want another one of these. And then we'll get started. Joy says mine does say I'm pink. I love that. I'm going to be honest, the only reason I didn't go with a more pink, I kind of wanted a real baby pink. And the only reason I didn't go with one that was just more pink is because Bruce was being so kind and saying, I don't care whatever color you want to paint it. And y'all, I'm not sure he loves the pink. But he hasn't seen this one, and I think he'll like it. I think he'll like it. But it is going to be all in my laundry room. I am all about it in my laundry room. Okay. I don't want any of those green flowers, I don't think. Oh, we might want some of the green ones. Oh, that sounds pretty, Joyce. What's the medium? Are you talking about what is this? This is a plastic, a clear plastic by it's sold at European Excellency, and I am an affiliate for them. The link is in my link tree. And we're going to, let's see, I want to do another stem and flower. Oh, you guys, I get to pick next month's craft medium. Is that what you were asking me? I get to pick next month's item that we have to craft with. Is that what you were asking me? Hello, Marilyn. John says for me to pick. That's how we ended up with a chartreuse cottage with plum door and shutters. It was our shore house near our store. I love that. I love that idea, actually. Love that idea. And we might one more stem. So these are kind of like adult shrinky dinks a little bit. Fussy cutting is very relaxing, y'all. I enjoy fussy cutting, and especially after these few hectic weeks. Let's get real. Things have been hectic around this joint for quite a while, whether it was with house stuff or other things going on. I'm looking forward to things calming down a little bit. Looking forward to some calm. Okay. There's those. I feel like we're going to need about 3 leaves for each side. So let's get some leaves in here. When you're fussy cutting something, if you move what it is you're cutting and not the scissors, don't move the scissors. All you have to do is close the scissors. But if you move the paper, the plastic, whatever it is that you are cutting, it makes it so much easier. And you have more control. Okay, I am going to do, there's only 2 green flowers. We might end up using all of this. Bruce is going to wake up and be starving, and there's not going to be any restaurants open for him to eat at. Addison and I have refrigerator stuff. We have factor meals, but we can't use the microwave now. But we do have stuff for sandwiches. Am I getting things back on track but not calm? Back on track? That's a really broad statement. Girl, I don't know. Yes, I mean, things are getting back on track, but as far as, okay, let's see what we've got here. Got some little ones. 2, 3 little ones, 1 big one. 2 of those. I've got the 3 butterflies. I've got all the flowers. Okay, just want to make sure what I have going on here. My goal was to have everything cut out within 30 minutes. I'm getting close. Okay, there's another long one. Let's do this one. It's getting close. I have to be here at the house tomorrow, so my journal group I'll have to do from here. That'll be a nice break. That's always relaxing. That is my one um, calm in my week, when I can sit down and hang out with my journal group. And when I get to add extra days to that, it's even better. What happened to her? I literally just read that. And Amberell, yes, she was an amazing chef. I loved her. What happened to her? Now, I haven't been keeping up with her. I don't know if she's been sick or what, but okay, I want to make sure that I have the things that I want. Okay, let's do. I might come back and cut out these bitty flower buds, maybe. But maybe not, because I have some other little things I want to add to this. I am going to cut these green flowers out. Yeah, I read that just as I was getting ready to go live, and I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? I hadn't had a chance to look it up or anything. Well, it wasn't something. I found her in no cause of death yet. Oh gosh. My gosh. Awful. Okay. Now, I'm going to use a heat tool. You can also use a flame. I'm going to use a heat tool. I'm going to be honest and tell you I haven't tried the heat tool with it yet. But I'm thinking, why can't I use a heat tool with it? Okay, I'm going to be satisfied with this. Okay, so now this and this. Oh, I don't know. A heat tool might not be that great. Oh, that means I don't. Do I have? I have a lighter up here. Do I know where it is? Okay. Here's my flowers. There's my stems. We need this and we need this. And I'm going to try it with the heat tool first. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my heat tool right up here and I'm going to turn it on. Okay? I have my heat tool on. You can see I have it on. And set it over there to the side. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you, Bev and Roberta, for having me. Bev's creating with love and whimsy. Roberta's country chic boutique. Thank you guys so much for having me. Anne Borelli, the chef. Dina said she used a candle. I used a candle when I did it the other day, but I want to use my heat tool and see. I'm actually going to take a pair of tweezers, okay? And I'm going to take one of the flowers. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to hold it with some tweezers. And I'm going to heat this. You can see how flimsy it is right now. Okay, now let me tell you what I did not do that I was supposed to do. Oh, I love the heat tool. Okay, we do have to do something really quick. Remember, I was supposed to cut in between the petals. So I'm going to cut in between the petals. And I'm going to heat it again. This is going to make our petals more free-formed. Okay. And this. Okay. Right down here. I stuck it to it. I'm going to have to heat it up again to get it to... Hold on. Do this. Okay, so I want to heat this up a little more so I can get... See how this is bent over all the way like that? I'm going to heat it up a little bit more and bring it out really quick, like so, with my tool. And you can see how it makes that flower look up like that. Okay, so now I have to remember, let's cut these. So in between the petals, I'm making a slice all the way to the middle, not, I said that wrong, to the middle, not all the way to the middle, because I don't want it to slice apart. That. Just anywhere that I see maybe I want it to ruffle a little bit. Those. You guys, Thursday night, Thunder is playing the big game. If they win that one, they won the championship. We are so excited as Thunder fans here at our house. Okay, so you have to work quickly when you're doing these. All right. Okay. And this piece of foam, that's what makes these curl up as you do them. You can keep doing it. And I go from the middle to the outside. And there's our little flower. Okay, we're going to do all these just that same way. And these are fun, you all. These are fun to do. Happy Tuesday, Linda Goby. And they cool really quickly. There's another one that flipped back on itself, so I'm pulling it off and then I'll heat it again. Oh, hold on. If I put that like that, okay. Okay, so here's all these little flowers. And let's do the green ones now. We need to cut into the green ones. I have not announced it yet, Roberta. I have not announced it. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to know what? Put some guesses in the comments. Now, you guys know it's not going to be your average craft item. Might not even be considered a craft item at all. You all put some guesses in the comments. Let's see if anyone can guess it. Hello, Barb. I just hope that the creators don't hate me again after the Lent. After the Lent. Okay. Okay, I'm loving the heat tool for this. The first time I did them, I did a candle. This time I did the heat tool, and I'm loving the heat tool for these. Loving it. Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. A hat, bling, plastic baggies. Ooh, plastic baggies would have been a good one. Steel wool would have been a good one. Someone got mad at me because I sent them steel wool in a mystery box. They didn't get mad at me, but they kind of got mad at me. Julie, denim. Oh, you guys. Okay, let's do our butterflies. And I think that, hello, Edie. A hat. Okay. I'm going to cut between the wings a little bit, like this. And I'm going to make sure that the little antennas are cut away from the body. Or not away from the body, away from. Butterflies. Oh my gosh. Hello, Stacy. How are you? Are you guys ready to know now? Nobody has guessed it. I will say that. Give a creator a toilet paper roll. Give a creator a toilet paper roll. Give a creator a toilet paper roll and let's see what they do with it. Y'all, I could sit and make these all night. These are fun. And the heat tool is the way to go, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I think a toilet paper roll will be fun. Okay, I'm heating this stem up. And let's see. That. As long as it's still warm, you should be able to mold it a little bit more. Okay. And this one. And this actually, I'm going to be honest, took a little bit longer than I expected it to. But we have 10 minutes now to try to get let's do a couple of these leaves, and we'll do one side of the tray. One more. Yeah, I think it will be a fun one to do. There is a lot of things out there that can be done with toilet paper rolls. Okay, so here's our leaves. Okay, we have our flowers, our leaves. I'm turning this off. Turning that off. Gonna get my tray. And I'm gonna be using a clear gummy UV resin. Okay. You use this with a UV light. And these are the handles right here. I just want okay, so let's make sure my UV light is working. Okay, it is. And this is like a UV putty. And you want to use gloves. And if I had my gloves on, I would be using them. But it makes a putty. Like you can do it with your fingers like this. And stick it on there. And roll it, stick it on there. Stick it on there. Then you're going to take your pieces, I'm going to squish them into that UV resin. Then you take your UV light, you're going to harden that resin. You're going to set that resin. And it takes 2 or 3 minutes to set it. Now I am just going to semi-set it as I build this. Thank you, Edie. You're so sweet. Hello, Rhonda. And this sets it up. So as we build it, let me get a smaller one. And I've got my resin. And I'm going to put my resin there. In there. Okay. Okay, this UV putty resin is also in my Amazon store. It's under Chris's favorite crafts. Chris's favorite craft supplies is what it's under. And I'll use 2 of these. And this. And before you set it completely, you're going to come in and you're going to, this is going to look kind of like glass flowers on here. That's my goal. Hello, Kathy Dean. I'm doing good, sister. How are you? My goal is for these to look like glass flowers on the edge of my tray. That's it. Just that simply. That is what I want on my tray. I don't want anything on the bottom. I don't want that one. I don't want anything on the see, in a situation like this where this needs to go up here, I could harden this. I wanted to. I don't know that I want to. I'm trying to see what it looks like in my camera. Okay. Don't. Those two are going over here. That right there, like so. And I want a little bit of resin. Yeah, this is a really fun medium to play with. That there. And okay, I've got all my flowers on it. Let me get a little leaf put in here. Another leaf right there. Okay, so let me harden this just a little bit. Oh, and I'm going to show you, because I want it, I've got some Bling, and I'm going to take some of my Bling too big. Just want to put some Bling in some little spots, just where it will. Haha. It's not going to let me where that resin is. Where I. Okay. So you can see right there, and when the sun is shining on it, I'll be able to see. Well, I'll tuck it in. I might have to add more resin, to be honest, to this. And so that will be the handle. And I got, now I knew I wouldn't have time to do these, but I got these acrylic pots. They've got dirt in them right now because I've had my herbs in them. But what I thought, this would be a beautiful tray sitting on the kitchen counter with kitchen herbs in them. You would be able to see my quartz countertops, and this would just be a beautiful little element on the handles. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Dina is next. If you stick with the Paper Bling and All the Things group, you will be able to see Dina. And I'm going to finish up this tray, and I'll be posting some pictures. I want to add some, just, I think clear bling. I thought pink, but I think clear. So God bless you guys, and we will see you soon.